Here's the truth about selling insurance. There is good things and there are bad things. And what I'm going to do in this video is tell you both the good and the bad about selling insurance. So if you're aspiring or thinking about selling insurance, no matter what the product is, this is the video to watch, because you're going to get some unique insight that you're not going to find anywhere else on what it's truly like and what the opportunities truly could be by selling insurance. So let's begin. So the good about insurance is there is definitely a lot of money to be made. The insurance business is full of money. Insurance companies have a ton of it. The insurance products across the nation are products that everybody knows they need. And it's not just car insurance, it's homeowners insurance, it's business insurance, it's life insurance, it's health insurance. And if you've got hard work, tenacity, and a willingness to succeed, and you can put together a system to get in front of those people, there is a ton of money to be made in just the selling of insurance to prospects across the country. The bad about the insurance business is that most people fail because they don't have someone to teach them systems. They don't have someone to mentor them and coach them, because the business, while it looks simple from the outset, is not. It's very complicated. And so many people flush out of the system, not to mention the vast majority of the recruiting in the business, especially on the life side, is multi-level marketing. So there's a big washout of agents that start in the business with hopes and goals, and 95% of them, give or take, in that first year fail out. So it's very important to get well trained, to pick the right agency, to avoid the common pitfalls like the MLM process, to give yourself that best chance to be amongst that 5% that do succeed. So another good thing about the insurance sales business is you get freedom and autonomy. In most cases, you're not bossed over by somebody. You have the ability to run your own business. You can work as much or as little as you want to. You can decide how your schedule is going to be. It's going to be a long day, it's going to be a short day, you're going to take some days off, and then have some super long days. And you get the autonomy that business owners really vie for, which is writing your own check, setting your own schedule, and doing things that how you want to do them. Of course, with freedom comes responsibility. And there are things about freedom and autonomy that are actually a negative thing or potentially bad thing. First of all, in the insurance business, one of the things you'll note more often than not with agents who've been doing it for a while is the isolation. Gone are the days sitting in an office wasting time, but socializing with your fellow employees about what's going on, the old water cooler type of talks. You're on your own. You're out there knocking on doors. You're getting rejected. There is a sense of being isolated because you are not in that typical corporate work environment. Second of all, you're responsible 100% for the outcomes in your life, whether they're positive or negative. And for a lot of people, that is a very difficult thing to actually enact upon. Sure, everybody says, yeah, I want to be responsible, but when they have to wake up every day and find people to sell to, and they do that month after month and year after year, it's a grinder. A lot of people can't take that role. They do better in an employee corporate type of mentality. So if you're not ready to be 100% responsible for your life, don't sell insurance, because you have to have any kind of semblance of chances of success. Another good thing about the insurance business from a sales perspective is it's extremely scalable. Another thing that's really good about the insurance business is that it's extremely scalable. What I mean by is this: there are a lot of products you could sell out there that make a lot of money, but it's hard to find prospects for. With the right type of insurance product like final expense, Medicare, mortgage protection, and many others, you can sell not just very lucrative products that pay you well, but you can sell a lot of it if you scale up your time and presentation volume and lead flow. There are not a lot of businesses out there in the sales side of things that are allowed to be as scalable as insurance, and that is a huge benefit of selling insurance. The bad side of selling insurance also is that there is a financial risk. When you sell an insurance product, you get what's called an advance on commission. That advance is a loan collateralized by the policy, but if that policy collapses or lapses and it goes away, then what happens is that you now owe back a part of that money you were paid. We call that a chargeback. So what you're being paid really is a forward advance loan on the hope that a policy is going to stick. And if you write bad business and it falls off, you now owe that money back. Now, there's a way to account for that, and it's not as bad as it sounds as long as you're writing good business and you're doing good fundamentals when it comes to sales. But it is a risk that you run, and it can put you in a bad spot financially if you're not aware of it and ready for it. A good thing about selling insurance is that this is one of the few products that I really think is a noble opportunity. You're not just selling something like another consumer product that people can throw into their closets and forget about and waste a lot of money on. You're selling a product that actually saves families' lives. Specifically life insurance. If somebody dies unexpectedly, it's likely that that source of income is gone and can cause a family to go into extreme financial hardships. A life insurance policy can solve that problem entirely. It can provide time for a family to get back on its feet, to make sure that the bills are paid, that foreclosure isn't imminent. Life insurance is a fantastic product, and not only do you make good money selling it, but you have peace of mind as an agent selling it that you're doing right by the family. Again, this is a nice thing that's unique about the final expense life insurance business, or really any insurance products, is that insurance, while it's something that people don't necessarily want, they all know that when the time comes, that they really appreciate that you sold it to them and that it saved their lives financially. So it's a very good thing that you will over time feel more and more confident and happy that you're selling and not have a sense of guilt feeling like you're ripping people off. Of course, the bad thing about insurance sales is that you're dealing with people, and people like drive you nuts, right? So it is a people business, and people are funny after all. So you're going to deal with people who change your mind, who are a little bit crazy, who are do things that are unexpected or things that you wouldn't do. You're going to be in positions that you normally wouldn't be. But that's just life. It's kind of interesting, of course. You have some great stories to tell. But people drive you crazy. If you're not a people person, probably not going to do very well selling insurance either. So that's the good and bad of selling insurance. You can see there's some pretty good stuff, but there's also some bad stuff. And again, like all businesses, ladies and gentlemen, there are good and there are bad elements to it. What you need to decide as an individual is what business can you accept, both the good and the bad. Because when you can accept both, the business can be great. There is no such thing as perfection or a business that just has good things about it. So let's be realistic and mature. And choose the business that best suits our personality type. And if you're interested in selling insurance, we recruit agents nationally at DeFord Insurance Group to sell final expense in person or over the phone. We provide leads for free in some circumstances, and it's all backed by our Make Money Guarantee. Yes, we guarantee that agents following our system will make money. And if you're interested in learning more about that, simply head over to daviddeford.com, click the FAQ link at the top to learn more. And thanks for watching.